It's just me again. OBZODACT number 12. Okay, Ron isn't here. Ron isn't coming back. So it's just me. Again. Forever. Just me. It's how it was at the beginning. As I said last episode. It's how it's going to continue to be. Throughout the whole series now. I've decided no guests. Michael was going to come on at one point. But I decided against it. Her thoughts. You know, if he gets back to me, then maybe he can come on. But that's
Hello, Oliver.
Whoa, what the?
Ah, shit me. It's on the floor. Hello, man.
Hold up. You're Mike on the mic?
I am Mike on the mic.
What the fuck? Is that getting picked up? Oh my god, I'm zooming in on that. Michael didn't tell me that you were... Mike... Holy shit. Okay, so for audio listeners, Mike is wearing a Mike on the mic retrospective shirt.
It's a very important shirt.
I didn't know you were going to wear that. Is that why you went to the bathroom to get changed?
Well, I needed a shit, but yeah.
I see. Has it got brown stains? This is my first question. Okay.
It's not.
Okay, well, Mike is wearing the... You can buy this merch. Right, Michael? You're selling the merch?
No, it's a very special gift, actually, from Oliver Obbs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of lame.
One of a kind.
Right. Well, it's kind of lame. Like, what if people want to buy it? Like, are you going to make it?
Maybe if I get enough subscribers on my YouTube channel, maybe. Maybe, man.
Okay, hold up. I should get just inside. Hold up.
Okay. Yeah, Oliver didn't actually realise I was going to be wearing this t-shirt today. We decided we were going to film this podcast. And I was coming round here and I was like, I'm going to make sure I'm going to bring that today. You know? So yeah, we're doing alright. Gordon.
Yeah.
No, I was saying stuff.
What did you say?
I was just saying about the whole story to do with that. Oh, they're not going to hear it now.
Oh, it's gone? Forever?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know what you were saying. Shit.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I guess we may as well end it, actually, because this is why I didn't really want guests to come on, because it's just kind of...
Yeah, I ruin it.
Exactly. Well, hey, okay, I've got a few questions.
Okay, what are your questions, Oliver?
Do you prefer Pepsi or Coke?
I haven't had Pepsi in a very long time, so I'm going to go for Coca-Cola.
Okay. Well, it doesn't sound like a very informed decision to make if you haven't tried Pepsi in a long time.
But that's my answer, mate.
Okay.
You asked a question, you get your answer.
Well, I just think it's a really shit answer. I mean, why'd you even come on if you're not gonna take it seriously?
Well, I don't think you took it seriously. You cut the cameras when I was talking. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Okay. I'm gonna see what. Hold up. No, I have a Batman shirt on.
That's not lame. You can like Batman.
Hey, I just want to mention. It's no mic on the mic though. Is the thing.
It is not a mic on the mic, but I am on a mic, so.
Oh my god! Line it up and then grab it. Like, that is sick. That is so cool. That's such a cool shirt. You know how long it took me to find that image on Google.
How long did it take you?
I was combing through so many microphones and I found that one. It was like perfect, simple.
Yes, and it goes well with the text as well.
I know. I'm just a fucking genius.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, and
I like it a lot.
You didn't. The thing is I actually to print shirts it costs money, and I know you didn't ask for it, but I did obviously. I was just wondering when you're gonna pay me back for it. Maybe in the form of a shirt, like a gold-plated shirt.
I thought I got it back to you in the form of a video game, which I think we're gonna keep quiet until we record.
What game is that? I already had World at War installed. What are you talking about?
No, I got you Black Ops 3 for Christmas that one time.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll be playing We'll be doing another Black Ops 3, 300,000 perks. I'm sure you guys are looking for. It's going dark, right? It's not going dark, is it? For audio listeners, I think it's going dark.
It's going dark.
Yeah, I think so. Shit. Hey, I should mention. Did I say this is episode 12?
You did not say this was episode 12.
This is episode 12. Fuck. I always want to try and mention it at the beginning.
That is a regular dozen. That's not a baker dozen. That's a regular dozen.
A regular dozen? What's a regular dozen?
It's just 12.
What's a baker dozen?
Baker's dozen is 13 because normally the baker would make 13 bits of bread per dozen just to test that the bread was alright. And you can't sell a
That's
piece of bread.
that's shit. That is a stupid reason to have 13 mean dozen. What the fuck? What the fuck is that shit? Fucking bakers. What the fuck? They ruined everything. Are you serious? That's their reasoning because they can't just say 13 then. Dozen, 13, same syllables. They should change it. They shouldn't change the meaning of a word that has a very good meaning. 12. Dozen. Why does anyone say dozen? Dozen. 12. 12 is less syllables. Just use fucking 12. Don't say dozen. What's the fucking point of that shit? Seriously.
I don't know, man.
I'm coming in hot about this, I know, but it's like fucking pointless. It's based off of making things more complex, and it's stupid. It's dumb.
Okay, you asked the question, I'll answer it, so I did.
I've got some more questions, not from commenters though, because we're recording this before the previous one went up. Have I already mentioned that?
You have not mentioned that so far.
Hey Michael,
Yep.
what have you done today?
I've been to college today, actually.
Why are you doing that? Isn't that just like lame, like learning shit?
Well, the thing is, sometimes you got to learn in life to be able to understand stuff more. And when you understand stuff more, you start to appreciate stuff a lot more. And then your brain starts changing and thinking, what if I included this with this?
I see.
You know?
So what are you studying?
I'm studying some electrical engineering right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, on my second year of my course.
Is it a 3-year course?
It's a 2-year course.
I see.
What have you been doing today, Oliver?
I like what you tried to do there, but I have not finished, Michael. So I'd like to ask you what you've been doing today. Hold that thought. I'll tell you what I did first.
Okay.
So what I did today, woke up, probably about 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Probably way earlier than you did. Went I went to the downstairs.
Yeah.
I ate breakfast.
What did you have for breakfast, Oliver?
You know what? I want to guess, but I'm gonna go on I keep a track of everything.
Have you mentioned that in a podcast before?
Yes.
You have.
Yes. It was actually a regular occurrence for a while. Okay, here's what I ate today. Hey, you should also say what you ate. But I ate a men's vitamin. It's really getting dark. I ate Weetabix, 3 biscuits. It looks like, bacon with jalapeno bread dipped in egg to make eggy bread jalapeno edition. I got Nando's sauce mixed in with the rest of the eggy egg that was left over, the eggy egg, and then I scrambled that, and then I ate a banana, and we just had Chinese, and
did.
I had chips and shredded beef. What did you eat, Michael?
So I started off the day with a nice sort of just sweet and sour chicken just by itself.
So you do log your food?
I don't. I'm just telling you what I had today because I remember that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I made some of that yesterday and I had a little portion from my breakfast.
Wait, you made sweet and sour chicken?
No, it was a jar of stuff, but I cooked the chicken.
Oh, okay. Where did you get it from?
Tesco's.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out whether you got it from a takeaway.
Oh, no.
Because I was going to say then that's not making it.
No, that wouldn't be making it.
Yeah, because you're buying it. So why are you saying you're making it if you're buying it?
Because I said about how I made... Why are you hiding behind your mic, Oliver?
No, I'm just trying to be on the mic.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's getting kind of dark. Do you think it's actually gotten darker? Sorry, what have you eaten today?
It has got a little bit darker, yeah. But what have I eaten? So I had that.
Yeah.
What was that?
Just getting rid of this wasp
What
that's around me.
was that hand signal?
Getting rid of the fucking wasp. What? There's a wasp around. Did you
You're
not
about
see?
to get cancelled, man.
I don't know. I don't upload to Twitter. Hey.
Hey. But yeah, so I then had 2 meal deals for lunch.
You had 2 meal deals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just normally I have some for breakfast and then some for lunch. One for each.
I see.
So I had hoisin wrap.
That's like a sauce,
Hoisin
right?
duck wrap, yeah.
Okay.
Chili heatwave crisps. Small can of Coca-Cola. Second meal deal. Sushi is my main.
Sushi, nice.
Yeah, I like sushi. It's
Yeah.
quite nice. Followed by a... What do I have as a...
You had pineapple slices.
No, they don't do them in the small Tesco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a shame. I like those though.
Yes, I also like those just to put on the podcast. So I also like I like food too, so
That's good. That's good.
it's not a big deal.
It isn't a big deal. But yeah, I also had. Did I have some fridge raiders? I think I had some fridge raiders. We're gonna go for that, and then I bought myself a bottle of water as well,
Okay,
just to complete my meal. You know.
that sounds good.
Yeah. We had
Did you
that.
finish the whole bowl of water at once, or did you save it throughout the day to sustain yourself?
I saved it throughout the day. Things I've got a few bottles of water in my car.
Do you drink out of those, or do you think, oh, they're not fresh anymore?
Oh, I'm fine with drinking out of those. I just if it's open, I'll drink out of it.
I'd do the opposite. If it wasn't open, I'd open it to drink a bit and then and then I'd have accumulate a lot of water I can chuck away.
You could, but I'm not chucking water away like that.
Oh, okay, because you know water's free, right?
Not from stores.
Yeah, but if you first of all you can steal stuff.
You can.
Yeah. Usually it's in a bottle.
It
And-
is.
Yeah. Usually fizzy drinks are in cans. I thought you'd probably know about that. You're holding one. Hey, wait!
Hey!
I can't really see because it's gone dark on video version, but I don't know. I think my sensor's breaking. Do you think that's what's up with the camera?
I don't know. Do you want to have a look?
Not
Just
really.
wanna
I mean,
show
I'm
you-
kind of sitting
I
down.
want to
is the
show you
thing.
something, Oliver. What does it say on the back of that?
Did you buy that separately? It says not to be sold separately.
And I bought it from a place separately.
Shit, I did that the other day. You know,
You did.
I don't want to,
Yeah.
don't
That
wanna
was
say who
close.
they
That
are.
was close, man.
but you know, me and Michael, we just ate a takeaway. The takeaway I went to the other day, same one. They sold me one that was not supposed to be sold separately. I'll tell you that.
It's not good.
So they're probably they're supposed to be sold 6 for like £3. Probably is usually how you'd sell a multi-pack. I'd say that's a reasonable price.
6 for £3.
Yeah, would you say that's a good price? Maybe 6 for £4.
Yeah, I think.
So they're probably buying it for like £2 if they're selling it for £4. Then they're charging like £1 per thing. They're skyrocketing.
They're making money.
Yeah,
They are making some serious money behind the scenes.
yeah, it's probably illegal.
Might be.
Shit, I don't know if we could be talking about. Did I mention their name? I said, did I mention their name?
You did not mention the name, no. But should I tell you a fun fact about some of that water?
Well, which water? The in bottles or in the ocean?
In bottles.
Okay.
Normally, it's a little bit more alkaline than acidic because standard water comes as a 7, a neutral.
Okay.
This bottled water has a little bit of alkaline because normally we eat stuff more acidically
Okay.
in order to try and balance out the acidicness.
So what's the difference between acid and alkaline? Aren't they the same thing?
Well, they both have. This takes me back a little bit. They're both opposites to each other.
You used to work at a water plant.
I didn't. No.
Oh. Okay. No, sorry. Keep going.
No, I think that was Jess, one of your other guests.
Oh yeah. She'll come back eventually. It's just the sensor is dying, dude. Can you see how dark it's gone?
What, do you want to bring that up a little bit?
No, I don't want to destroy the sensor even more. Like, sorry. Keep going. So your water plant days.
Yeah, I don't water plant.
Oh, okay.
No.
I do like once a week, but it's because it's a cactus, so it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, but you go on about what you're gonna go on about for whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so acidicness and so acids and alkaline are opposites to each other.
Okay.
Something called a pH scale.
Yes. Yeah, you
Neutral
pee on
is
it and
7.
it tells you whether you're pregnant.
No.
Oh,
No.
you shit on it.
No.
Vom bomb. Sorry, what are you saying?
No, and so neutral is 7, which is what the tap water typically is, but sometimes it can be a little bit acidic, I believe.
Okay, why is that? Just so that acid rats get into the system.
No.
Okay.
No. I think it's because some of the water around where we live, something called hard water,
Right.
which means it has some calcium in that water, right?
Usually water's like, I wouldn't call water soft, but it's definitely not hard.
Yeah, it just depends on how many things other than H2O is actually in that water.
Right.
You can get little micro bits of calcium.
Okay. Do you think how they could combat that is by having micro sand to filter it? Because you know they have sand. What if they had a micro sand? Could probably filter it out. Probably if you grind sand up, you'd probably get micro sand.
I don't know enough about that, to be honest.
Because sand is like the main thing they use to filter water, I think. So I think if what they did is instead of just using regular sand, they maybe paid a lot of people to chew it up or like grind it or something. Then it could be like micro sand, and I think that would probably do a better job.
But how do you know that the water or the micro sands doesn't get into the actual water?
Yeah. Maybe
Because those are like little crystals, aren't they?
What about this? When people drink, you drink it like this. You put it up to your lips and then you hold your teeth and then your teeth filter it.
Yeah, and then you got all the sand in your mouth, don't you?
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
You think? You just
I
go
think so.
like that?
I think that would not be good.
Okay. I think I explained it
It's
pretty
my
clearly,
opinion.
but
Just my opinion.
Mike is on the mic, but if I had a
I am
shirt Oliver
on
on
the
the
mic.
Bolivar, then
Yeah.
I'll get that made for next. The sense is fucked, I think. It's just getting darker and darker. It's so weird because our eyes are adjusting. So
Yeah.
every time I look over it shocks me. You didn't finish what you ate. You didn't finish saying what you ate.
And then I had some shredded chicken or sliced chicken with lemon sauce
Okay.
for my dinner, alongside a couple of pancake rolls
Okay.
and a few chips.
Okay.
Yeah.
You missed something. You ate some of my shredded beef. You deliberately cut that out
I
of
ate
the equation.
one piece of shredded beef and a tiny little sliver of pepper.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
I also had some chocolate Pop-Tarts as well earlier.
Oh shit. They had chocolate filling?
Yeah.
I prefer the jam ones. What do you prefer?
I think I prefer the chocolate ones. I mean, I used to remember eating them as kids
Okay.
because that was good.
Okay. Yeah, Ella prefers the chocolate ones. I just think it's a bit too much for me. I think maybe if it was like
Maybe if it was like a white version of the sort of bread or whatever it is.
yeah. If
but
it
then you
wasn't,
still had the chocolate filling and the chocolate sauce on top.
that would be good. It's just the fact that it's all chocolate. It's like
Yeah.
chocolate bread, chocolate filling, chocolate sauce on top. It's a bit too much chocolate. I never liked chocolate cake, and the sense is fucked. The sensor is fucked. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think, let me just see. Nah, you know what? Nah, it's funny. It's funny. Well, Michael, I mean, don't you want to like ask about what I've been up to? Because I know you do things like you eat and like you went to college and things. But I used to go to college.
Okay. Tell us what you used to do at college.
I used to do film and TV.
Yeah. What
this was-
grade did you get?
I can't remember. But this was like 4 years ago. So I'm like 4 years older than Michael, for anyone who doesn't know.
That is incorrect.
You were born... I am 4 days older than you, though.
Yeah,
5
you're
days.
October 10th, aren't you?
Yes, you're October 15th.
14th.
I'm 4 days older than you.
Yeah.
So I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, you said 4 years though at the start.
No, I was saying this was 4 years ago, college-wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as that's the case, man.
That is the case. You can watch it back.
I will be watching this back.
Okay, good. I went to college. That was my story. I can't remember anything about it. Hey, I got some questions, though.
Got some questions. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So as I said earlier, this is obviously being recorded before the other ones uploaded, so we don't have any YouTube comments, but we do have if you're in the know, you're in the know. But we have a secret Reddit where everyone's constantly fighting for top Reddit.
What top comment and all that?
Yeah. It's a real popular one.
Have you given out any awards on that?
Yeah. It's
You
got its
have?
own currency and
It does.
yeah, it's
You're gonna have to link me this.
well, it's a secret. Is a thing.
Secret. Yeah.
Yeah, hold up.
Oh, I heard a little click.
I farted in the
Little
microphone.
Click.
I don't know if it got picked up. Okay. Here's a comment that someone left. What is the best wood for firewood, Michael? Because I told them that you'll come in on the next one. They get like special access.
I honestly do not know. I just know that you need dry wood to create some good firewood.
So I guess maybe would sap make wood less flammable?
I don't know enough about it.
Okay.
I don't know if sap has any sugar in it which might make it burn quicker. But again, I'm unsure.
Because I've chewed on sap and it wasn't sweet. It was just kind of
It
tasteless.
might have quite a bit of glucose in it though.
Glucose. Is that like what becomes sugar?
Yeah, it gets stored up to be sugar. It's basically energy.
So if you got someone to eat the wood, then burn them alive, they might burn quicker because of the sugar that they turn the glucose into.
I don't do experiments on that stuff, my friend.
Okay. Okay, well, just let me know if you ever do, and then we can get back to... We'll come back to you, Reddit, man. Someone called, Coke Plant Pot says, first we... It's not that funny, it's just someone's username.
They haven't got any plant pots over there, have you?
Yeah, I'm reading off of my phone.
Okay,
Yeah.
as long as you are.
First we eat experience. What was that like, Michael?
It was interesting. It was very interesting. I didn't know what was going to be in that bowl.
Yeah?
Nor did I know what happened to the stuff within that bowl.
Yeah?
I came in, it was not a very nice experience. But you know, I think we should do a retrospective, separate video, a retrospective on that video. Just me and you.
Yeah? Not like now where it's someone else is coming in a bit, so we don't want to...
No, I think it deserves its own video.
Okay, we'll do our own video on it. I think that'll be good. I'll call it eat on the meat on the meat. Michael on the meat. Meat on the. No, you didn't eat meat.
No, I didn't.
Michael on the
Just saying Mike on the mic.
mix on the chips.
Okay, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Well, is it going to be Mike on the mic, mix on the chips?
It's gonna be Mike on the mic, mix on the chips. 300,000 chips retrospective. A bit of a serious one, because I haven't, and we can skip over this, but you know the Redditor Door Sheds left this, so
Abdul Cheds.
well Door Shed, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said Abdul. Why are you laughing at Abdul?
I think it's just a fucking stupid name, but
You can't be calling Abdul stupid.
I think he's fucking dumb. But whatever. Hold up, let me restart the
Yeah,
camera.
you might. It's got a
Oh
little
no,
bit dark.
it's still got 10 minutes on it. We might make it in 10 minutes.
Okay.
So this is a bit more serious, but it's just because I think you're the only person who I know who could actually talk about like what is this, because I wouldn't know,
Okay.
and
shoot.
Ron definitely wouldn't know. What is your take on the Ukraine sitch?
Okay, that's.
Because I know this has taken a big tonal shift, but
It has taken a very big tonal shift.
we can save this for the end.
How long do we have on it?
I don't care.
You don't care.
It's just talking.
And are you sure you want to bring politics onto Oliver Robs?
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever had a chance to, because I just don't know shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the dumb guy and then be like, well, what does that mean? And then you just say what, and then because you know the thing is that Michael knows everything about everything, so that's why.
I do not. I do not.
But you are on the mic, so it's kind of what
I
you
am
say.
on the mic, but you're also on the mic.
I know. Yeah, I thought because I'm not wearing the shirt, I might get away with it, but you're right. I am wearing.
Yeah.
I am on the mic.
You are.
Do you have any insider information?
From what I know, because it's quite... You know, I think we need to save that for another point because I'd need to prepare for that question. That's
Okay.
Remember, this thing has been on, like, what are we, 23rd today?
Yes.
Yeah, this stuff has happened since, like, end of February. Or
Okay.
second last week of February.
Right.
And then that's quite a serious topic as well.
So you'd want to come back and do your research about it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I have another history, because like that's something that's going to go down in history. Segue. His.
Okay.
What's your take on the whole like England versus Germany sitch in World War II?
England versus Germany.
Yeah, the
In World War
Nazis.
II.
If you remember.
I wasn't there.
Oh, I guess we'll skip that one then, unless you do have something to say.
Well, again, that's a very big topic. I cannot answer it.
But what do you know about it? Can I ask you a few questions?
And you can ask me a couple of questions, yeah.
Okay. Why did British soldiers look so shit while the German soldiers obviously they had... Why didn't the British soldiers also have like a designer designing their like sick uniforms. Why is the Nazis the only ones allowed to look like sick as fuck? What was that about?
Okay, so I think how you're trying to phrase this question.
Yeah, why do the Nazis look so fucking cool and we had fucking, what did we have, like, just whatever we had in World War One, basically?
I think part of that is down to people already knew that if you had a sense of style and looked sharp.
Yeah. Oh, I should have had my mic on for that one. Sorry.
You should have done, but you didn't.
Yeah.
So that's your loss.
I know.
I think it's because if you look smart, you feel confident.
Yeah.
And I think that was something that they tried to portray during World War II. Now, if we think to this, Hitler was trying to prepare for that situation, wasn't he? He was preparing to invade other countries so he could make sure that some of that uniform looked the best it was. Now,
I see. Okay, that's actually a very good insight.
Britain had recently gone through World War One.
Yeah.
Still recovering into World War Two. I think they were still affected by the market crash.
Okay.
Of, was it 1929?
Yeah, it was like 1800s.
The Wall Street crash or something like that.
Yeah, 1700s, so.
Not that far,
Oh.
but yeah. But they wouldn't have been preparing a big army again. At the time, Neville Chamberlain tried to speak to Hitler.
Yeah.
And try and make sure that there was no wars to happen between those two countries.
Okay.
So he wasn't going to try and put more military spending in, because if you're preparing for peace, you're not really looking to put into that much more into different part of the army. Realistically, you'll prepare a little bit, but by no far to the means of someone preparing to go to war. So I think it's mostly try and reuse some of those old uniforms, because we're trying to currently get, the UK was trying to currently get itself back on its feet, trying to get everything up to scratch again.
I guess
because a lot of stuff changed before World War One and after World War One.
I understand.
And again, massively after World War Two, a lot of stuff changed culturally.
Do you think it's probably, if they're going to spend money, they're not going to pay some like designer, they're going to like pay a gunsmith to make a gun that works, instead of just being like, oh, we're going to, all our money's for war, we got to get it look cool. They're like, no.
Yeah, you want to be preparing for arms. You're not preparing so much for your clothing as much.
Okay, that makes sense.
And you're trying to make this stuff simple, because you've got a lot of men to try and make sure that you facilitate for, to make sure they've got all the similar uniform.
That makes sense now. I came in very salty, because I just, whenever I watch like a war movie, I want to root for the guys who look like really fucking cool. But yeah, I guess now it makes sense, and I understand. So,
and I'm not saying that is how it goes, but that's what I think is how it goes.
And what Michael thinks is final?
It's not.
Oh, okay. I have two more questions on the secret. Oh yeah, that was when I said that clears a lot of stuff up for me about war movies or whatever. What I meant to say is for this commenter.
Okay.
Can you just hold your microphone like that for a second so I can just see the red light on it? Oh, it's got a red light. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's a 2931.
Cool. Let me just Okay, I'm gonna cube transition. So I just changed the sensor. It was kind of necessary. I thought it was looking funny, but it was just also a bit absurd.
a little bit.
You can fucking see shit. If I'm being honest.
That's not good from someone who did some film and video making a few years ago, is it?
Yeah, so my next video, I actually get some of my old... Because my next video I filmed 4 years ago.
Yeah?
You filmed some of it as a rigged in. Rigged in 2. You were filming some bullshits, but a part of it was that I went to my old college and got my film and TV teachers to watch one of my videos. And that's quite a big part of it.
And when's that coming out? When is that coming out?
I'm editing it. It just depends on how...
You don't have a time frame, do you?
Yeah, it just depends on how on it I am. I haven't edited anything in like 4 days. But the days where I do edit for like 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes more. Sometimes I'll edit all day. Just from when I wake up to when I go to bed. But I think I want to say I'll get it out. I want to say I'll get it out in April. I want to say
In
that
April?
at least.
Yeah.
I want to say that, but is a lot of footage still. I've got
All of your followers are going to hold you to that
Yeah, it will definitely be out.
before summer. Do you
No,
think?
honestly, I
What,
can't. Even,
summer is June.
yeah, I
You
can't
got
even
April
say.
and May.
The thing is, I can't even say definitely, but I think it will be out by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I guess it's right now because I've got that America sitch happening. I'm
Yep.
like, sometimes when I'm like, I'm going to do something video related, I'm like, I don't, fucking this shit's old. This is like 4-year-old footage. I just want to, write stuff and then and it's not a waste of time, but I guess I should split my time up a bit better.
Have you told the viewers about the America Switch?
Yeah, the America sitch. I'm going to fly to America. I've got a plane booked. What's it like? When you fly over to a place in another country from an airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just one of those kind of things going on. Hey, I've got another question.
Yeah. Okay. Fire away.
I've got two actually.
You got two.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to bring to that? I feel like I've just been interviewed. I don't want to drive this whole thing. If you've got something you want to say before I.
Well, I've been trying to keep up with some stuff. Do the audience know about stuff?
I
mean, I could just bring to the table. I know about the America Sitch, and it's actually close to where I was born.
Oh shit! In Chicago?
No, I was born in Michigan. Right.
Yeah.
Which is
that's
the state
in
across.
America?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think you said it was a state or two across.
Okay. So it's probably like 2 United Kingdoms across. Ugh.
I don't know enough about sizes, but it won't be the size of the United Kingdom.
Okay. Because I know Chicago is a city
It is. Yep.
in America,
It is.
but Chicago's also in a state called L.A.
Okay, LA is in California.
Well, where's Las Vegas?
Nevada,
Nevada.
which is next to California.
Where's But Chicago is in L.A.
No.
Chicago is in America.
Yes.
Right, I rest my case. So, when are you getting your next government-issued document? This is from a Redditor.
I do not know.
I'm talking like passport, those kind of things.
Well, I got my passport a couple of years ago, and I think it runs for about 5-10 years.
Oh, okay. So at some point in the future, you will be getting another one, right? That's what you're saying.
Perhaps, yeah.
Okay. What does that depend on?
And when it runs out.
So you will be getting one when it runs out.
Providing I want to go to a different country, yeah. You know what? I think no, I've got something.
Yeah.
My family plans to go to the US next year,
Okay.
and I'm gonna need to get a new US passport. So it'll be next year.
Oh shit. Okay. What are you gonna do in America?
My dad would like to take us out to Disneyland
Oh shit.
in Orlando.
I thought that was in France. Orlando's in France.
Is it Disneyland or Disney World? I forget which one is which.
Orlando is in France.
Okay, Orlando is not in France. Orlando is Florida, which is in the US.
Florida is in L.A.
No.
L.A. is in Florida.
No.
Chicago is in Orlando.
Also no.
Well,
They're completely different parts of the country.
the country of Chicago or L.A. or what country?
No, they're different parts of the US. The United States
The United States.
of America, yeah.
Oh, of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how long are you going for? Do you know how long you're going for yet?
I'm not sure. I think it might be a week or two, but I think we'll decide close to the time.
That's cool. Okay. That sounds good. That sounds good. What are you going to do at Disneyland?
I'm unsure because I don't know too much about it.
Do you think if there's a scary ride, do you think you'll go on it? Or, get away from it?
I'm not overly into too many scary rides, to be honest.
Because you're too scared or they're too lame?
I do have a slight fear of some heights. I'll be
Okay,
honest.
I do too.
And sometimes I feel like, some accidents happen and I could have been in one of those accidents. It hasn't
Yeah.
happened yet, but
I think my take on, like, scary rides and those kind of things is just, like, I would be willing to put up with it. Like if it was like in terms of like a plane.
Yeah.
Like you get a similar sensation when the plane takes off, and I don't like that sensation, but I'm willing to put up with it to go somewhere.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to just get on this thing that travels at like a horrible speed, just for the sake of it, I guess.
And what's the scariest ride you've been on, Oliver?
Probably a plane.
Probably
Plane
a
ride.
plane. How about a not a plane?
Probably in a boat. Hit him with a boat. I can't remember. I haven't been on many rides. I try and avoid them. I guess I went on one where it's like, where it's going down like it was a whole bunch of people in like a dinghy, and we were going down like a water slide, and just the G's really freaked me. I just don't like that feeling of being like, whoa.
Was that at Thorpe Park?
Possibly. I don't know. It was somewhere
Because
in
I
England.
remember there was quite a fun ride at Thorpe Park.
It might be. Do you
Where
get
you-
splashed?
Yes.
Yeah, it
yes.
probably is that
And
one.
you got a view bridge towards the end of the splash zone.
I see. It probably was that. I think so. Yeah. Did they take your picture as well? Yeah, I think it might be
Yeah,
that.
but I think they do that pretty much every single ride.
Oh, okay. What about the ride where you get there in a taxi? Should probably not take a picture. Of
There
them.
might be someone taking a photograph of you, Oliver, but not to the general public.
Yeah, because I'm famous, is what you mean.
I mean, people want to see the character rigged it
Yeah.
in real life.
Oh, yeah. I guess when I got famous, I had my surgery, but before I was famous, people were taking a lot of photographs of me because I had what they call like I guess something or other cyst, and it took up like from here all the way down to here. Dude, everyone was photographing me. Everyone wanted a picture
I
of
don't
me.
think that's medically possible.
Well, I can show you the scar.
If you want to, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that after
But
the
the
cast.
fact is, there's lots of joints across this. Like, surely it's gonna go.
Oh, for audio listeners, I said that the cyst was from my head to my toe, and
Yeah.
that is true. But sorry, what were you saying?
And for audio listeners, I'm trying to say that I don't think that's medically possible, because if you think about the knee joint, you can make a lot of movement. Surely that's going to break the cyst.
I don't know. The thing is, I grew attached to it. I slipped into a coma, and so I was still, and then that's when the cyst developed. When I awoke, I had a lot of like feverish dreams about the cyst, and like, oh, the cyst is assisting me, and all this and that. And then when I woke up, I was like, I don't know if I want to get rid of this cyst. And so I remained still, and I pretended I was in a coma for an extra 3 years until they're like, okay, we got to pull the fucking plug. I was like, no, I'm awake. And they're like, oh, okay. I guess we'll remove the cyst now. And I was like, no, because they were waiting for me to. They were wondering whether it's even worth removing a cyst that big if I'm not even going to wake up. But I was like, no, I've been awake this whole time. I just don't want to lose the cyst. Okay, well, fair enough. That's very weird. Then I got when I got home, I was bedridden for another 10 years because I didn't want to lose the cyst. Then it fucking fell off. I think probably
and it
just
fell off.
it just fell off like a worm.
cyst does not fall off.
It fell off like a worm,
It
dude.
does not fall off.
Well, I ripped it off. I did get fed up.
Okay,
with
that's
it.
not how that works.
I ripped it off. It's what you think I'm lying? I'm just telling you what happened.
I think you may be lying.
Well, whatever. Anyway, I was asking, going back to the government issued document.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I got a question. So it's going to be a passport, right?
I think it is. Yeah.
So, okay, I dare you, right? Whenever. Yeah, you get it. Hold on, let me turn up the
Yeah, the sensor's
turn up the
going.
volume. So
Turn up the volume, turns up the contrast.
so
Brilliant.
when you get the passport, I dare you poo in it and close it. Poo in it and close it.
Oliver, you don't do that no.
No?
Because when I'm at the airport, they're going to open that up and it's going to stink.
Just say you had a bad crab. Just say you ate
No.
Mr. Krabs.
I'm not going to be doing that.
Just say you ate Mr. Krabs. But Mr. Krabs pooed himself. You ate his poo. That's poo.
I'm not going to be doing that.
Okay. Well, it's a dare. You don't have to do it, but
I'm not going to do it. I thought I'm going to tell you here and now, I'm not going to be doing that. Okay?
is there a chance?
There is not a chance.
What if I said, "Here's 10 grand if you do it"?
Well, I'm definitely not going to just close it up and then keep it away in a drawer somewhere.
No, but if that was part of it, you had to do
Because
that
the
for
last
10 grand.
time we sort of spoke about stuff in a drawer, Oliver, that didn't end well, did it?
Yeah, so I've got...
That video's not even out, is it?
No.
No.
It'll come out. It'll come out. So I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I got one last question.
Okay.
Unless you've got something to say, because this has to be the final thing. But you can say something before I finish in the draw.
I'm going to let you say your question. Man.
Okay, so you're sure you have nothing else to say?
Oh, I've got other stuff to say, but not a question.
Okay. So here's the question, Michael.
Yeah.
What?
I have a feeling I know what this question is.
So what's your answer?
No, I want to hear the question. I want to hear the question.
Real life or video game war?
I knew this was going to come up.
It's the real life. What do you prefer, real life war or video game war?
Just some pretext for the audience, right?
I ask this every guest, by the way.
Oliver has been asking this question to me for about 3 months.
It's a very good question. Every time we meet up, you could have changed your answer, so I got to keep asking.
But what does that mean exactly? You cannot just say real life or war video game. Well, there must be.
That's part of the question. That's part of the love I have for the question. Is like,
Which is how you interpret it.
Yeah, because some people are like, oh well, I would go to video game war to train to go to real life war. Some people say, oh, I would definitely go to video game war, but then I get freaked out by it and I'd resort to whatever. So it just depends. What's your gut instinct as well? I guess
My gut instinct. Well, I don't really want to be involved in either. To be honest.
you don't want to. You don't like playing video game war.
No, I like playing video game war, but I don't want to be a character in there.
So you're interpreting it as that you're a part of the video game.
Yeah.
I see. See, that's why I don't get into specifics, because a lot of people don't imagine that.
But there has been some major advances because of real life war. Did you know that?
So there's been advances in video game war because of real life war.
I mean, obviously, yeah. Obviously, video games probably wouldn't have come out if there was never war.
I think whoever invented war was probably, he knew what he was doing. He knew this is going to bring up video games in the near future.
And that's a very large topic, to be honest. Not about video game wars, but about bringing up war in the first place.
I see.
Because if you want to look at that, there's some biblical stuff about it. But we don't need to go into the biblical stuff, do we?
Yeah, because it was just shit. It's all bullshit anyway, so.
That's your opinion. Some people might not like it, but that's your opinion.
Oh. I was just saying it because that's what you... I thought that's what you thought, but don't worry. I was only trying to copy what... I'm just trying to copy you.
Why are you trying to copy me?
Why are you trying to copy me?
I'm not trying to copy you. I'm trying to be me. Why are you trying to copy me?
That was too many words. I don't know.
You got to be your own self. You got to be your own individual. You got to make sure you do your own achievements in life.
Would you prefer real life achievements or video game Xbox gamer achievements?
Real life achievements.
What if real life achievements are your Xbox gamer if you're like, you know what, my real life goal for today is to get 100,000 gamer score in Xbox Live.
But that's still an achievement that you've decided to make your own goal, and you've set your resources and time to do that.
So would you say that's a video game achievement or a real life achievement?
It's more so a real life achievement if you set it yourself.
Okay. But if you were just playing the game, you're like, oh, I didn't know I was going to get that achievement. Oh, cool, whatever. That's more.
Then you never set yourself out to do that achievement.
That's just a video game achievement.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, what do you prefer, real life or video game achievement? I know you've already answered, but
real life achievements.
Still okay. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Going back, I need an answer.
Back.
Real life war or video game war?
You want me to answer that again?
Was it video game war?
I said video game war the first time, but I didn't really want to be involved in either. All I'm saying is that a lot of advances has become of real life war.
Okay.
Because I don't think we'd have half the stuff today if, per se, the Second World War didn't happen, because a lot of new stuff was being discovered because of war. A lot of medical-based stuff happened
like the Nazis
because of war.
torturing Jews and stuff.
Okay, that's not to do with the question. That's not to do with my answer. That is your answer. That's your input to the conversation. That does not reflect me.
Okay.
But stuff like penicillin was made because of World War II, and that's saving a lot of people today.
Was that more because they because there was a need for it, or more because like the Nazis were being real fucking horrible?
There
to the
was
Jews?
a need for it, because if you have people dying, especially on the battlefield, you know, one of the biggest achievements from the US during that time period was their goal was to make sure every soldier, at least the US soldier, but every soldier had a needle of penicillin during D-Day.
What's D-Day?
D-Day, that was the day, it was during June or July, I don't know if it was June 22nd, but it was 1944.
Okay.
Where the Allied forces, in this situation, it was the British, the United States and Canada, landing in northern France.
Why were they doing that? Is it kill 'em?
Because France was occupied by Nazi Germany.
Were they just killing anyone, or they were going for the Nazis?
They were going for the Nazis because they wanted to liberate France.
Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, France got destroyed on D-Day though.
What do you mean?
They got there. The Eiffel Tower fell down. I think a
No.
whole bunch of crap happened.
No. No,
The shops got destroyed,
perhaps.
and the Eiffel Tower.
No, not the Eiffel Tower.
The London Eye. Well,
The
if
London
it was
Eye
there,
is
it would have got destroyed. But
maybe, but separate part of the conversation is Hitler was an artist and he really appreciated art, right?
so he was
He
like,
wasn't-
I'm not going for France.
No, he's not going to be going for architectural places. He's not going to be going for the Eiffel Tower.
What if he found out the Eiffel Tower was made by a Jew? He'd be pretty conflicted.
He might be conflicted, but I'm pretty sure he would have loved art a lot more.
Than his
I
hatred
mean,
for
I'm
Jews.
pretty sure that one of his family doctors was a Jew and saved, I think, the mother's life. And he made an exception especially for that Jewish man.
I see. So like, he didn't go into the camps, but the 7 million others did.
Well, not all of them, of course, but...
I see. Yeah, it was more like 700. I've heard.
Okay, I don't know the statistics myself, but I know it's probably around 6 million were
Oh, okay. I don't know why I rounded it up.
unfortunately passed away due to those atrocities.
I see. Yeah. Okay, but what about this? I think the reason another reason Hitler hated the Jews is because his Jewish art teacher didn't like his art. He was like,
I don't know if the teacher was Jewish.
I think he was.
I know it related to World War One, and Jews have been blamed throughout history for different things.
I see.
Stuff like Jews were blamed for the plague, you know, and that was a massive thing across Europe.
Did they cause the plague?
No.
Okay, so they probably didn't deserve to be blamed.
No, they did not.
I see.
I think that Hitler had an interpretation of that. I'm unsure exactly. I'm not going to say stuff that I don't fully know, but I'm pretty sure he blamed some of the Jewish officials in Germany for German surrender.
Yeah, because he was ready for my fucking more. He was just like, yeah, we need to fight.
Well,
and we
yeah,
need to kill.
he got injured and hospitalised for a
He
little
got his
while.
ball shot off.
I don't know about that one.
He got clean off.
Okay, well, if it did, then it did.
In a video game that I played, if you shoot Hitler in the balls and it zooms in, and then it's only got one testicle. So there's the evidence there. Bring it back to video game war.
Okay.
Yeah. Any final closing thoughts?
Final closing thoughts. It would have been nicer to have ended on a little bit more of a happier note.
I think it's
In
pretty.
honesty.
It was good for It was good for Hitler for a time, but then
Okay,
he
we
obviously-
don't need to be speaking about Hitler now, do we?
Why do we need? Well, oh yeah.
Not on the closing part of the podcast.
I think it's important to bring these historical events up. I'm not.
We
I don't
can
want to.
do, but it has to be in a very serious video. Straight facts. Like, I'm saying some stuff which I might not fully know.
I see.
If I'm making a video, I want to know the facts.
I want to say that I know everything that I've said. I know is fact. I want to just go out there and say that everything that I say, I know. I know that I'm, like what I was saying before. I'm 100% sure about. I knew Hitler and I knew his bull situation. He was very open about it.
Okay.
He didn't.
I mean, again, I don't think we should be speaking about this at the end of a podcast, though.
I like talking about Hitler. I think he was an interesting guy.
he had a very interesting life. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to support what he did by any means.
No.
No.
I think that he took it too far, probably.
He took it about, I don't know, 27 levels too far.
He probably took it 6 million lives too far.
He did more than that.
Just a couple lives, you've made your point. Like, I think.
But
That's what I go with my life.
hey, I think we should stop talking about that as we're closing up the podcast.
Okay, you close it off.
Okay. I just want to say thank you for having me on, Oliver.
That's okay.
It's been a pleasure. I would like to do it again. Would you like me to be a guest again?
I think so. I'd have to get a t-shirt first, though, because I think
you do. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to be on here, and thank you guys for listening. I don't know if you can see us at all.
I'm just going to check what people can see. Yeah, they can just about see us.
They can. Okay. Well, thank you very much, guys. Hope you have a wonderful evening.